Just get motivated, and you'll succeed. You've been told this all your life, but what they didn't tell you is this. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Motivation feels great for a few minutes after you watch a powerful speech, listen to a podcast, or scroll through an inspirational reel, but it fades. It disappears when you're tired. It vanishes when you're stressed. It abandons you on rainy mornings, late nights, and hard days. That's why you can't rely on it. You're not failing because you lack motivation. You're struggling because you don't have consistency. Ask any successful athlete, CEO, bodybuilder, or artist. They all say the same thing. I don't always feel like doing it, but I do it anyway. Motivation is a spark. Consistency is the fire. If you want to build anything real, a body, a business, a better life, you need systems, habits, reps, schedules, not mood swings. What consistency actually looks like, and why it's not glamorous. Let's be honest. Consistency isn't sexy. It's not flashy. It's not something people will cheer for. And most of the time, it's boring. But it's the boring that builds you. Consistency means waking up early when no one is watching, hitting the gym when you're exhausted, writing one more page when your brain says stop, posting content when your views are low, studying when your friends are out partying. It's not about doing something once or twice a week when you feel it. It's about doing it every single day, no matter what. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. And no, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep showing up. Even if it's messy. Even if it's not your best. Even if no one claps for you. Because over time, consistency beats talent. Consistency beats luck. Consistency beats motivation. The pain of discipline or the pain of regret, you choose. Life gives you two kinds of pain. 1. The pain of discipline, or 2. The pain of regret. Discipline is tough, yes. Waking up early is painful. Training daily is uncomfortable. Saying no to distractions stings. Working hard while others chill, it burns. But regret? Regret will eat your soul. Regret is watching someone else live the life you wanted. It's wishing you had started sooner. It's looking back and knowing you had the potential, but not the consistency. Discipline weighs ounces. Regret weighs tons. Every time you choose discipline over laziness, you're choosing your future. You're building resilience. You're growing stronger. And here's the truth. Consistency is not about motivation. It's about priorities. You'll never always feel like doing the hard stuff, but you can always remind yourself why you started. The ones who win in life, they're not the most inspired. They're the most consistent. Why your mind craves excuses and how to shut it down. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your brain is wired for comfort, not growth. When the alarm rings at 5 a.m., your brain says, just 10 more minutes. When it's gym time, your brain whispers, we can go tomorrow. When it's time to build that business, study, or create, your brain offers a buffet of excuses. I'm too tired. I'll start next week. What's the point? No one's watching. But here's the thing. Your brain isn't the CEO, it's the employee. You run the show. Excuses are just lies wrapped in logic. They sound smart, but they're stopping your progress. Want to win? Then override the excuses with systems, not feelings. Set your clothes out the night before the gym. Use timers to block your day. Turn off your phone when you're grinding. Stop negotiating with your emotions. The key is simple. Don't give your brain the option to escape. Discipline isn't about being superhuman. It's about being consistent, even when your brain resists. The compound power of showing up daily, even if it's just 1%, people underestimate what small daily actions can do. They think success comes from massive leaps. But in truth, success is the result of 1% progress every single day. 1% doesn't look impressive today. It might feel pointless tomorrow, but stack it up for 365 days, and you'll be 37 times better than where you started. That's the power of consistency. That's the power of compounding. Write 1 page a day? That's 365 pages a book. Read 10 pages daily? That's 3,650 pages, dozens of books. Improve 1 workout representative a day? That's 365 reps stronger. The key: just keep showing up. Don't chase perfection. Don't try to jump from 0 to 100 overnight. Just improve by 1%. Show up today, then again tomorrow. Repeat until the world can't ignore your effort. Because while others wait for the right time, you'll already be building. Consistency isn't a hack. It's a lifestyle. Let's clear this up. Consistency isn't some trendy productivity hack. It's not a 30-day challenge. It's not a shortcut. It's not something you try for a few weeks. Consistency is a lifestyle. It's a mindset, a habit, a way of being. It's what you do when no one is clapping. It's how you act when motivation is completely gone. People ask, how do I stay consistent? Wrong question. The real question is, who am I when no one's watching? Do you rely on hype? Or do you rely on your discipline? Because hype fades, discipline sticks. If you only work hard when you're inspired, you're not going to make it. But if you keep going, when it's boring, when it's hard, when no one's watching, that's when transformation happens. Build your identity around consistency. Be the person who always shows up. Be the one who never quits. Be the one who leads by example. Consistency isn't something you do, it's who you become. Why most people quit, and why you won't. Let's be brutally honest. Most people don't fail. They just quit too early. They give up after one tough week, one failed video, one day of low energy, one negative comment. They quit because it got hard, because it stopped being exciting, because it didn't blow up fast enough. But you're different because you've decided to stay in the game. You know that consistency beats talent when talent gets lazy. Most people chase instant gratification. They want rewards without routine, results without repetition. But success is loyal to the long game. You won't quit because you've outgrown the need for comfort. You've learned to love the process. You're building something deeper than views, likes, or applause. You're building you. Build the habit first. Let results catch up later. Most people get it backward. They want the results before building the habit. They say, I'll stay consistent once I see progress. I'll work hard once the views go up. I'll keep going once people start noticing. No, you build the habit first. The results will always lag behind the action. The gym doesn't pay off in 1 week. The YouTube channel doesn't blow up in 1 month. The mindset doesn't transform in 1 morning. But here's what consistency does. It builds trust in yourself. It creates momentum that no one can see yet. It separates you from the 98% who quit after day 3. Imagine this. You're planting a seed. You water it daily. You don't see anything for weeks. Then suddenly it grows. But it didn't grow suddenly. It grew because you stayed consistent during the invisible phase. That's the key. Do the work. Build the habit. Let the results catch up. How consistency turns nobodies into legends. No one starts at the top. No one wakes up famous, skilled, or successful. The world's greatest weren't born legends. They became them. And how? Through brutal, boring, relentless consistency. Before the applause, there was silence. Before the spotlight, there was sweat. Before greatness, there was grit. The difference between a nobody and a legend: the nobody quit. The legend kept showing up. Look around at the icons. The world-class athletes, the viral creators, the best entrepreneurs. None of them magically arrived. They just did the thing every single day until the world couldn't ignore them. They made a decision. I will keep going, long after everyone else has stopped. Consistency isn't sexy. It's not exciting. It won't impress your friends at first. But give it time, it builds empires. It turns invisible progress into undeniable success. It turns quiet workers into the loudest voices in the room. Your life changes the day you decide to be consistent. There's a moment that separates the average from the unstoppable. It's not a lucky break. It's not a motivational high. It's a quiet personal decision. I'm done starting over. I'm done quitting halfway. I'm choosing consistency, no matter how I feel. That's the switch. That's the moment everything changes. Not because the world changes, but because you do. You stop chasing inspiration and start owning your actions. You stop waiting for permission and start building without applause. You stop hoping to get lucky and start working like luck doesn't matter. Real transformation doesn't come from doing something once. It comes from doing it again and again until it becomes who you are. Consistency makes you dangerous because the world doesn't know what to do with someone who never stops. So today, not tomorrow, make the decision. Show up when it's boring. Keep going when it's quiet. Push through when it hurts. And one day, you'll wake up in the life you used to only dream about, built entirely by consistency.